90% of the Earth's surface is turning into desert. The drought is beginning. The monies we are seeking will fund our demonstration farm as a solution for these problems. There is a lot of buzz about how getting carbon stored in the soil can reverse desertification and mitigate climate change. We have a series of practices comprising a system that incorporates a huge amount of carbon in the soil in the first year.
We grow trees, we interplant trees, we grow vines, we grow what we call 7 layers, we grow root crops. We do all of these things in the same space, and because of that, we actually get better yields. And that's because of the soil microbiology. And all the plants help serve the microbes, and then the microbes serve the plants. And so you can have this amazing soil ecology.
The solution to fertility in the soil is the microbes that are in the soil. The microbes form a partnership with the plants. With the help of the microbes, any soil has all the available minerals needed to feed the plants. Terra Lingua Farms, the name of this demonstration farm, was born when Charlotte Anthony returned from 2 years in India, where 70% of the farming is done without irrigation. She learned quick ways to turn poor soil into carbon-rich, fertile soil without adding any kind of fertilizer. This has been done in India for thousands of years. This is a whole system approach, meaning many things working together, including inoculating the soil with microbes, holding rainwater in the soil, dryland farming, hedgerows, mulch beds, and planting many types of trees and plants that nourish each other in a no-till system. In India, each year for thousands of years, the ground has become more fertile in spite of harvesting a lot of produce. Not only does this system create wonderful soil easily and quickly, it gives the farmer a living wage. Maybe more importantly, if enough acres around the world were to use this system, desertification would be reversed and climate change would be seriously mitigated. Right now, this whole system approach to agriculture is not understood by most farmers. What we are doing here at Terra Lingua is a demonstration farm showing actual costs, yields, and soil samples, so farmers can know this is not just theory. Where most of us are overwhelmed by impending drought, starvation, desertification, and climate change, this system can solve these problems without government intervention or huge amounts of public funds. These practices are actually cheaper to begin than commercial agriculture, and it takes less equipment, including irrigation equipment. We believe that once farmers see how this system works for them, via our demonstration farm, that they will be excited to learn and to apply it on their own farms. There are now farmers in the United States and elsewhere applying these principles effectively using animals. Such farmers are Gabe Brown and Joel Salatin, Alan Savory, and many others.
We're not in this to make the most profit this year. We're in it to regenerate our soils and long-term profitability. And because we've gone to this type of a production model, we're able to produce our cash commodities at a fraction of the cost.
Our system works with microfauna, which is microscopic animals and plants, rather than macrofauna, which are animals, because not all farmers want to work with animals. One farmer who did not have animals in India was Narsana Kapila.
Some of them, definitely they'll pick up some of the practices, some of the resources. It's already proven.
We are demonstrating a system where fruit and nut trees, forest trees, herbs, grains, legumes, and oilseeds nurture the earth and provide food and lumber. With this system, the carbon in the soil is exponentially increased. This means that the water holding capacity of the soil is also dramatically increased. Please see soil scientist Elaine Ingham's The Roots of Your Profits if you're curious to see exactly how this system works.
We should hold all those nutrients, all that water on farm. Because if you lose them, then you're going to have to replace them. So how do we take the principles of what we've been finding out about with the soil food web and apply them to the practical world?
What is different about our system? Industrial agriculture is basically monoculture and tilling, using the soil as just a blank slate, and then feeding the plants with external inputs, including chemical fertilizer, pesticides, and herbicides. Permaculture is natural farming, and the system which uses diverse plantings without tilling, thereby using the soil biology to feed the plants. By working in this desert, we will demonstrate how at least 50% more land worldwide will be available for agriculture. Most people doing these systems are not addressing the needs of the farmers who might want to replicate these systems. We are demonstrating a way to do this in just 1 year. The goal is to enhance the soil so that it promotes life and grows food without irrigation and without fertilizer. Success will be measured in 2 ways: increased carbon content of the soil, and of course, by growing food.
We believe in win-win situations. And we believe even in win-win, win-win, win-win. So all the people working, all the critters in the soil, all the neighbors, everybody's winning with this.
Please donate to help this demonstration farm flourish and help create a healthy soil model for farmers around the world. So please take a look at the rewards that are being offered in exchange for your donation to this project, including the possibility for Terra Lingua to be able to support you in your farming project through herbs, seeds, and mentoring.